What is up, everybody? It is MRB HD and I'm back with another speed glitch video tutorial. I'm going to be using my hand cam in this video as well, so you can see the buttons that I press. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm on PS3. So if you're on Xbox 360 or Xbox One, the buttons are going to be a little bit different. Instead of X, it's going to be A. Instead of square, it's going to be X. Instead of R1, it's going to be RB. So keep that in mind when I say the buttons that I say, what you're going to have to press. So basically, there's two different ways to do this speed glitch. You can hold R1 when you run, or you can do it without holding R1. Whatever way you choose, both of them work. So speed glitch looks like this, and that's just one way to do it. And you can also hold R1 when you do it, which I messed up right there. That's cool. But the speed varies on your timing. How fast you go depends on how good your timing is. I want to go ahead and say that right now. So however good your timing is how good your speed will be. So this is the tutorial part. This is how you do it right here. Like I said, you can hold R1, or you don't have to hold R1, but you can. It's optional. Basically, you want to hold X or A, and you want to run. Okay, you want to know how to run. You got to know how to do that. And then when you're running, you want to press square or X on Xbox, and you want to jump. And when you jump, you want to hold R1 at the peak of your jump. So it should look like that. But you hold it too long, you'll fall. So it should look like this. Okay. And right before you land, you're going to want to press triangle. So let's put that all together. Well, actually, wait. After you press triangle, you're going to want to press one of the gestures. You can use high pump like this, or you can use the dono gesture like that, or you can use handcuffs or thumbs down, just whatever gesture you want to use. To be honest with you, I found that 99% of the gestures work, so, or the emotes, whatever you want to call them, they all work. So however you want to do it. So you just want to run, jump, hold R1, press triangle, and then when you land, right after you press triangle, you want to press the gesture. So it should look like that. And that's basically how you do the speed glitch. But like, that was without holding R1. But if you want to hold R1 when you run, you're going to hold R1 or RB. You're going to run, you're going to press square, and then you're going to let go of R1 and X. So you're going to be like this. And then you're going to hold R1 again for a split second in midair. So it should look like this. It should look like that if you hold R1. But to be honest with you, I do it without holding R1 or RB. I usually just run full speed holding X or A, and I jump, and then I hold R1, and then I press triangle, and then the gesture. That's just how I do it. That was the easiest way when I was practicing, figuring out how to do it. That was the easiest way for me. It might not be the easiest way for you, but that's how I learned, you know. I'm just talking from my experience with it. But yeah, just run, jump, hold R1, and then press triangle. And then right after you press triangle, you're gonna do the emote or the gesture, whatever you want to call it. So it should look like, not like that. That's another thing, timing. Timing is very important in this. Your speed varies on your time. If you have really good timing, you're going to go really fast. If you have really bad timing, you're either not going to do it, or you're not going to be going fast. So one last thing some common errors is that they're holding R1 too long when they try to do it, so it looks like this. That is a very common error. That means that you're holding R1 too long and you're not getting the right timing. Another thing would be if you press triangle too early, it'll look like this and you won't do nothing because you're doing it way too early. So another thing would be the backwards man. I've seen some people say that they always go backwards when they do it. If you don't know what the backwards man is, it's basically like where you jump in the air and you do something like that. You just jump in the air and you press square. You throw your board, jump in the square, throw your board. You jump in the air with square, and then you hold R1 or you tap R1 at the peak of your jump, and then you press triangle. And that's the backwards man. So there's 2 tutorials in this video. So if you're trying to do the speed glitch, you know, and you're running and you jump and you're just going backwards like this, here I'll show you, then that means the reason that this happens right here, the reason this happens, and I'm going to be honest with you, is because you're not holding R1 long enough. When you go to do it, you're kind of just tapping R1 like this. And that's what creates this right here. Hold on. That's what creates that. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to tap it. You want to hold it so it looks like this. It looks like the Running Man. That's why it's called the Running Man speed glitch, because you want it to look like he's running. So when you do that, it's going to shoot you forwards instead of backwards. So when you time it right, it'll look a lot better. But my timing is kind of shit right now because I've been doing this glitch like for a little while. So like, I don't know, for some reason my muscle memory kind of like fucks up and I forget when to time it right and shit, especially when I'm recording. Then I'm like, oh my fucking god, I gotta start over. And you know, it gets frustrating because you try to do the glitch so many times and basically you forget how to do it, even when you know how to do it, once you do it over and over and over. But yeah, anyways, that's basically how you do it. Once you get good at it, you can go really fast, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I've gone really fast. In my personal opinion, this is just my opinion, this glitch is a lot faster than the forwards man speed glitch, and this glitch is also a lot easier, because with the forwards man you gotta run, you gotta like hold R1, run, jump, spread eagle, triangle, blah blah blah. You know, it's just a fucking pain in the ass. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a real pain in the butt. So this is a lot easier. You just run without holding R1. I mean, you can hold R1, but I do it without. So you just want to run, jump, hold R1 till he's doing this animation right here, the floating animation, or Running Man animation, whatever you want to call it. So you just want to run, bam, 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 run, jump, R1, triangle, and then do the emote. Remember, you gotta time it right too. So that's basically it. Remember though, if you keep doing the backwards man like this, remember that's because you're tapping R1 or RB. Remember, that's the reason why. So you want to hold that a little bit longer, hold R1 a little bit longer, and it should shoot you forwards instead of backwards. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. I mean, it's real easy to do. It doesn't take a lot of anything, and it's a lot easier than the other speed glitches that I know. So if you want an easy, fast speed glitch, that is the way to do it. I mean, I hope this video helped you out. I hope this explained it a lot more. I tried not to make this video too long, but it is what it is, you know. Like this video, subscribe, and do what you gotta do. Peace.